we're here in the House of Money Exchange Market. We're about to leave Lagos and go east and south and all over. We're doing a road trip. We got our two friends with us. Uche, he's Igbo, he's going to teach us about Igbo land. And Adi, Adewale, he's Yoruba, he's going to teach us about Yoruba land. So let's go. Hi, we're here at Kobape Palace, and we're going to try to meet the king.
Yes.
See if we can. All right, we were invited in, and in front of me is the King of Kobape, and he's been gracious enough to let us film in here. So this is a really amazing experience. Sir, how are you doing?
Fine.
Very good.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to have you around. Yeah. And as I've told you, I think you are taking the tremendous risks in view of the security situation in the country. Without any escort, without any pilot, without any, I don't know. You see, that's serious risk. It's quite bold of you, anyway.
Do I address you as king? How do I say? Do I say sir? Or what am I supposed to say? Highness? Your Highness?
Normally we say Kabiesi.
Kabisi?
Kabiesi.
Kabiesi.
That's how you address
Kabiesi.
an Oba.
Okay.
Kabiesi.
Kabiesi.
Yeah.
How many people live in Kobape, do you think?
We have about 2,000 people.
2,000?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the king of 2,000 people?
Yes, it's a community and it's fast growing.
Okay. So there are many, many kings. And this is a Yoruba. Most people here, almost all are Yoruba?
They are all Yorubas.
Okay. Are majority of them Muslim or Christian?
Both.
Like mixed?
Muslim,
50-50?
Christians, and traditional religionists.
So there are a lot of traditional religion people?
There are quite a lot.
Do you
Of course, it's mixed. Some people can, even some of the Muslims and the Christians are traditional religionists.
What
But
traditional religion is it? Like, is there a specific name for it?
We have the Ogun people, the Oya people, of course, the Ogun people, the Gunu people, the Gunu.
So many, many different types of traditional religion.
Different type of traditional.
Do you guys do traditional religious festivals? Or what kind of festivals do you do?
They set the date for their festival. It's not fixed at a particular time.
What kind of rituals would be carried out?
They do a lot of rituals, like for asking for peace to reign in the town. If they notice that, like now, if like there's a problem of weather, if they are expecting rain, most of them are agrarian, they are agrarian district, they are agrarian, they are farmers, so they normally rely much on rain.
So what would these rituals look like? What would they usually do for the rituals?
Well, even I as an Oba, I wouldn't say I'm even I'm conversant with what the rituals will do. I'm not involved with the rituals.
Okay.
They are just meant for those who.
So of the festivals, I keep hearing about the Masquerade. Is that like a festival that you guys do?
Masquerade could be used as a festival.
But it's just
it
a
could be used to
celebration.
entertain. Like at times, you can use it to entertain the Oba.
Okay.
On occasions. Or when you have strangers, you can bring Masquerade out to entertain the strangers. The Masquerade will come and greet the strangers, you see, and pray for them.
So, as a king of this town,
That's Oba.
what
Okay, well, you know it as king, but we normally refer to it as Oba.
Asoba?
Oba, yes.
Oba.
Yes.
Asoba.
Yes.
Okay.
As a king in all its ramifications, as people know in Europe.
Okay.
So there is a difference between king, European kings, or king in Europe, or like queen in England, and Oba here. It's not impossible to have many Obas. Like for example, if you have to talk of the Obas or the royalty you have in Nigeria, they should be going to about 5,000.
Wow.
You see, so you can see, it's quite a crowd. It's quite a number. So that's what makes the difference between the meaning or the perception of a king and an Oba is, even in Nigeria, not all the royal heads are Oba, they are called Oba. There's some place they call them Eze, like in Igbo land, they call them Eze. Some place they call them Obis. Some place, like in the north, they call them Emirs.
Okay.
And all these things. So those are the royal heads. So we have so many, even in Northern, we have so many. So you can see it's proliferatory as compared to what you have in Europe and all these things. So that's why there's a difference in the depth, the interpretation of king. There's a whole of difference between king and Obas, or royal head.
Okay.
What you have, in fact, the royalty were there just as to preserve the relics of our past. You see, well, that was the way our people organized themselves before they were colonized. You see, so it's just a way to keep us reminded of how our people lived in the past. So that's why you see there are so many small. There are so proliferated into so many small communities like that, just as we have in Nigeria.
So as an Oba, your job isn't actually to make laws that people follow. It's more of a community head that people go to for advice.
I wouldn't say we make laws or such. We talk of, probably we try to interpret what the tradition says in some occasions and make pronouncement on them, as long as they do not collide with the Constitution, as long as they do not collide with the laws. So when I talk of the judicial significance of the royalty, you see, one thing is first and foremost. You see, there is the supremacy of the law courts as introduced by the new colonial system. So the law courts, even when you settle something traditionally, it's not final. It's still, any of the warring parties still have the choice of seeking redress in the law court. The law court is the final arbiter. You see, so that's very. On a peripheral basis, there are some council of traditional rulers recognized by government of prominent traditional rulers. But they don't have any role to play. They don't have any constitutional role. At times, the only thing is that the government may summon them to explain some of the government policies and maybe to discuss issues relating to their people.
So as really influential members of your communities, are you allowed to express political opinion? Like if you disagreed with something that was passed by the federal government, are you allowed to? No?
They're supposed to be non-partisan.
Okay.
Because you are the father of the people.
So today we met with the King of Kobape, and now we're in the village of Masha, and here they actually have traditional beliefs. The name of this particular religion is Ifa, and unfortunately the priest that used to be here, that a lot of foreigners and tourists used to come to visit and get advice from and learn things from, has recently passed on. So as you can see, they have many pictures of him sort of commemorating his life and showing how people used to come here to get consulted by him and like learn from him, and not just African people, but people from all over the world would come here. So hopefully they're going to be able to get us somebody who will be able to speak on the religion, and we'll be able to learn a little bit more about the Ifa religion and let you guys know about it. Okay, so here in Masha, we're with the Chief Ojemo, assistant to the high priest of the Ifa religion over here in the temple that we showed you. And we're gonna ask him a few questions to sort of learn a few things about Ifa and hopefully get you guys to come out here and visit. They're really friendly towards tourists, and I'm sure they'll welcome pretty much anybody who wants to come out here. So, in the Ifa religion, is there one God, many gods, or spirits? Who do you worship or pray to?
wọ́n ní inú Ifá tá à ń sìn tá à ń bọ̀ wọ́n ní ṣé èèyàn kan ni àbí ìgbìmọ̀ àbí àjọ̀nú.
àjọ̀nú láti orí ilé wá láti ìlú Ilé-Ifẹ̀ láti Ilé-Ifẹ̀ wá òun ni Ifá ti wá.
The Ifá come from Ife and is a spirit.
Is one spirit?
One spirit.
kò yẹ kádìdé
Before he now spread,
So he's the spirit of everything.
yes.
Okay.
He started from Ife.
He started from Ife?
Ife. That's Osun area. Before he now spread to the whole city.
Okay. So Ife started in one place and spread everywhere,
Yes.
and it has one spirit
Yes.
that is
They are worshiping.
over everything. What are some of the things that are normal in Ife practice? Like, is there certain things they do to observe their religion, such as maybe a sacrifice of like an animal or plant, give offerings of like physical goods or money?
sacrifice.
Okay.
Wọ́n ní kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n máa fi ń bọ Ifá bíi bóyá ẹran ni o bóyá àkọ́kọ́ ni o bóyá ètùtù tẹ́ ń ṣe kẹ́ẹ̀ka pé kan.
tí a bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe bá fún mi ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí eku
Eku, that's right. One rat,
ẹja
one of the sacrifice rat,
ẹja
fish,
ẹdìyẹ
hen, chicken.
Chicken. So do they sacrifice the animals live?
Wọ́n ní ṣé òye ni wọ́n máa fi ń bọ ni.
oyè la ń kún oyè o la máa gbé dèdè ẹ báyìí ká máa gbé Ifá yẹn lẹ̀ ká máa fi bọ́ Ifá yẹn ó dẹ̀ ní bí a ṣe ń bọ́ tani tí kì bá tẹ́fá kò lè bọ́.
Kò lè bọ́. Now there is a life. They will bring the animal or so-called sacrifice live to Ifá. Now anybody that is not a part of Ifá or the family of Ifá can never worship it.
They can never be a part of it?
Yes.
So you have to be fully converted or you have to be born to it?
You have to be converted to Ifá.
Okay.
ẹni dédé àwọn tó ń wá bí tí mo fi wọn yẹn Ifá náà wá tẹ̀lé kan tó ní èmi àṣẹ ń ṣe ètùtù Ifá ó ní ètùtù tá ń ṣe káyọ̀ Ifá.
And the picture you see, they came to construct Ifá. By the time they construct Ifá, they now know how they are worshiping.
So they have now fully converted.
Yes.
Did they take Ifa to another place? Did they practice Ifa in Lagos or did they go back to India or another country?
Ifá go around the world.
With
Ẹ ṣe bí ẹ̀ ń gbé ọ́níṣẹ́ lè gbé Ifá jáde lọ sí ìlú míì sí orílẹ̀-èdè.
ṣe tá bá ti tẹ̀ fún wọn bí tán bá wá ṣètùtù ẹ̀ bí a lè gbé lọ kódà pàpà ọmọ tí mo bí núra ni ó wà lílo òyìnbó báyìí tó ń là ṣe fá fún wọn.
Said they can take Ifá to anywhere. Since they have converted you, you can take it. Even his own son is in abroad. And he's consulting Ifá for them there.
Okay.
ṣé tí wọn bá ti rí pé kìnìún tán bá rẹ́dì àwọn òyìnbó tán wà yìí àwọn ọmọ tèmi lọ sílùú òyìnbó ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀ yìí òun ló sẹ́ndì wọn lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti wá tó bá máa ṣe fá fún wọn.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí kíní yẹn ká wọ́n ti fídíò ẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ ní ìmọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ ni. Èèyàn pé ọ̀rọ̀
aláàbí ọ̀rọ̀
wọ́n fẹ́ rin alẹ́ rárá.
I'd like to give this to the Ife, the community, so you can.
Wọ́n ní eléyìí owó fáànì.
We definitely met a lot of interesting people today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed meeting all these guys. They were really hospitable, very, very caring, very, very great guys. Definitely recommend when you come out here, get outside of Lagos. This is only a couple hours away. Definitely something worth doing.